Good morning, Boker Tov. Boker Or. Well, I apologize to everyone who tuned in to our Friday night service this last Friday night, only to find that we were not on the air. Well, such as the mysteries of technology are, somehow our internet went out, at the same time our server for our streaming service went down as well. Well, we've had literally hundreds of programs online during the last year, and so once in a while you got to expect these things are going to happen, unfortunately. So I have something I want to talk to you about today, and I want to talk to you about during this week. It's a theme called Keeping Your Body in Mind. I got the idea from this book called Mindfulness, an 8-week plan for finding peace in a frantic world. Keeping the body in mind. Now, what is this all about? You know, for the most part, we live in our heads, totally unaware of our minds, of our bodies. And this is a shame because our bodies are great indicators of what is happening in the world around us. Our bodies are indicators of what's going on in our minds, because our bodies often amplify whatever we're thinking, whatever we're feeling. They also, our bodies also are our direct contact with our physical environment. If the body senses danger, if the body is distressed in any way, perhaps through illness or an injury, it sends signals to the mind, and we have a reaction. We think about things, we emote, and so there's kind of a loop that goes around between the body, the heart, and the mind. It seems to me that the Jewish prayer book is very interesting. It's very, very insightful in the weekday morning service. The first thing you do is to check in with your body when you wake up. And then you go into this, you thank God for your spirit, your mind, that whole interior aspect of you that dwells in the body. But before you go into your mind, before you go into the spiritual world, before you go into your head, Jewish tradition always says this. Listen to these words. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who formed the human body with skill, creating the body's many pathways and openings. It's well known before your throne of glory that if one of them be wrongly opened or closed, it would be impossible to endure and stand before you. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals all flesh, working wondrously. The Hebrew blessing that comes at the end of this prayer is Baruch atah Adonai, Rofeh chol basar umafli la'asot. We check in with our bodies. You know, our bodies are great indicators of where we are, not just in our physical existence, but also in our minds as well. As I said before, there's kind of a loop between the body and the mind. The trouble is we don't really pay attention to the body. We don't really just see the body and the signals it is sending to us very often. We don't. I'm going to read something to you before we do our mindfulness exercise this morning. Many experiments show just how powerfully your body influences your thoughts. And your gestures and posture can even affect your most seemingly logical judgments too. In 1980, psychologists Gary Wells and Richard Petty conducted a groundbreaking and oft repeated experiment to show the impact of the body on the mind. Participants were asked to rest. Participants were asked to test some stereo headphones by rating the sound quality after they had listened to some music and a speech played over them. To simulate running, they were asked to move their heads while listening. Some volunteers were asked to move their heads from side to side, almost as if they were shaking their heads. Some moved their heads up and down in a nodding sort of way, and others were told not to move at all. You can probably guess which group rated the headphones most highly. The nodders, whose head movements suggested yes, rated them higher than the group whose shaking heads suggested no. And if this wasn't suggestive and intriguing enough, the experiments played a final trick on their human guinea pigs. As they were leaving the building, they were asked if they would like to take part in a brief survey about college life. None of them knew that this was also part of the same experiment. Despite this, people's opinions were affected not only by what they had heard over the headphones, but also by their head movements. The voice they heard over the headphones had been discussing whether tuition fees should be raised from $587 to $750. Strikingly, those who had kept their heads still when asked afterwards what they thought the fees should be gave an average recommendation of $582, close to the actual fee. The average fee suggested by those who had been shaking their heads was much lower at $467. And the nodders, well, they believed that the fees should be increased to $646. And none of them was aware that the movement of their heads had affected their judgment in any way. Just think about that. How you hold yourself, how you walk, what you do with your hands, the movements of your head, whether you smile or whether you frown, whether you hold your body in a rigid state like this or if you are more fluid in your movements, all affect your intellectual judgments. You think your judgments are all rational. Yeah. So much of your judgments, so much of your decision making in life depends on your physical position, your physicality, the way you breathe, the way you walk, the way you hold yourself, your facial expressions, your head movements, whether you have your fists clenched or whether they're open, whether you walk in a very determined way or whether you stroll. They all all of these physical attitudes affect your mental attitude. Well, let's do this. We're going to do this a few times this week. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to fully participate with you in this mindfulness exercise, because I have to sit here and lead you in it. I can't lie down, and you need to lie down. I'm going to give you a moment now. You can, if you have a yoga mat, or if you have a carpet, or if you want to lie on a couch, that's all right, or on your bed. But you need to be lying down. I'm just going to give you a moment to get yourself ready. So you lie down on a mat, a thick rug or a bed. Okay? I'll give you a few more seconds. Tomorrow you'll be more prepared, or you'll be prepared right at 9:30. Now, if it feels comfortable, allow your eyes to close. You're lying down on your back, okay? Let your hands lie alongside the body. The feet, uncrossed, can fall away from each other. Now sense the body as a whole and the contact between the body and whatever is supporting you. Remind yourself that you're not trying to get anywhere or striving to achieve any special state. You're not trying to meditate here. You're just being aware. The intention of this practice is to spend time with each region of the body in turn, cultivating awareness of what's already here. So you're not looking for anything special to happen, but you are allowing things to just be as you find them. See if it is possible to let go of the tendency to want things to be a certain way or to judge how you're doing. Simply follow along with the instructions as best you can. And whenever the mind wanders, as it will, whenever the mind wanders away, as it will tend to do, bring it back without giving yourself a hard time. Now bring your attention to the sensations of the breath in the abdomen. Notice the stretching of the abdomen wall on the in-breath and the falling away on the out-breath. Allow your attention to remain here for a short while resting on the sensations of the breath. When you're ready, gather the attention and move it like a spotlight down the body to the feet. Notice the sensations in both feet, when the attention arrives. Notice the sensation in the toes, the soles of the feet, the heels, the top of the feet. What's here right now? What's here right now? If there are no sensations, then simply register a blank. If they are very subtle, then simply notice this. This is your experience right now. There's no right way to feel. Simply allow the attention to remain here for a few breaths. Now, taking a deeper breath, let go of the feet on the out-breath. Let them dissolve in awareness. Shift the attention to the ankles. What sensations are here? Again, taking a deeper breath, let go of the ankles on the out-breath and shift the attention to the lower legs. Stay here for a few moments. Notice any sense of contact with whatever you're lying on. Be fully alive to any and all sensations, from the surface of the skin to the inside, to inside the lower legs. Now, taking a deeper breath, on the out-breath, release the attention from the lower legs and shift to the knees, letting the attention rest here. Don't think about the knees, but sense what's here right now. Notice which sensations change and which stay the same. See what's true for you right now. At a certain point, take another deeper breath. On the out breath, let go of the knees and shift the attention to the thighs. What do you notice? There may be sensations of contact between clothes and skin, sensations of heaviness or lightness, pulsing, vibration. Notice these and any other sensations. And now, when you're ready, on an in-breath, imagine the breath coming into the body, flowing all the way into the legs, right down to the feet. Imagine it flowing back again on the out-breath, up and out of the body. You're imagining or sensing what it would feel like if the breath could fill the legs as you breathe in and empty the legs as you breathe out. If you choose, just play with this sensation for the next few breaths. Take a deeper breath, and as you breathe out, let go of the legs. Allow them to dissolve in awareness, and shift the attention to the hips and pelvis. Notice sensations in the right hip, the left hip, and the whole basin of the pelvis and the organs in this region. Imagine, if you wish, that the breath could flow into this region on the in-breath and out again on the out-breath. Now, taking a deeper breath, on the out-breath, let go of the hips and pelvis and shift the spotlight of attention to the back. Start with the lower back for a few breaths. Then, on an in-breath, expand the field of awareness to take in the middle of the back. Do the same with the upper back, including the shoulder blades. You are now holding the whole of the back in awareness, breathing with the back. Now take a deeper breath into the back. As you let go of the breath, let go of the back as well. Move your attention to the front of the body, to the lower abdomen, observing what sensations are waiting for you as your attention moves into this region. Feel the changing sensations as you breathe. From time to time, you may find yourself getting distracted by thoughts, daydreams, worries, or the feeling of wanting to hurry up, to move on. Feelings of boredom or restlessness may come, sometimes pulling quite strongly. When this happens, it's not a mistake. Nothing's gone wrong. Simply take the opportunity to notice these feelings and distractions. Acknowledge them, perhaps noticing how they are affecting your body. Then, without judging yourself in any way, bring the attention back to where you had intended it to be, in the lower abdomen, breathing. Take a deeper breath. On the out breath, let go of the abdomen and shift the attention to the chest. What sensations are here, moment by moment, as you cradle this part of your awareness? Take a deeper, more intentional breath into the chest. When you are ready, as you let go of the breath, let go of the chest as well, and shift the attention to the hands and arms. Hold them center stage in awareness for a few breaths, fully alive to all the sensations in your arms and hands. Take a deeper breath, and on the out breath, let go of the hands and arms. Shift attention to the shoulders and neck. What sensations are here? Be here for them, whatever they are. Breathe with them, reminding yourself that you don't have to control anything. Simply allow things to be just as they are. Then take another deep breath. On the out breath, let go of the shoulders and neck. Move the attention to the head and face. Start with the lower jaw and chin, then the mouth and lips, the nostrils, the surface of the nose, the cheeks, the sides of the face, the ears, the eyes, the eyelids, the eyebrows, the space between the eyebrows, the forehead, the sides of the forehead, and the scalp. Now see if it is possible to imagine that a breath could fill the whole head, that you could feel the breath on the back of the face as it comes in, refreshing, renewing with each in-breath. If you wish, you can extend this to imagine that the breath could fill the whole body, breathing into the whole body and out from the whole body for 1 or 2 minutes. Just let the breath fill your entire body. Breathe with your entire body. Be with your body. Finally, let go of any intention for the breath. Simply lie there with a sense of coming home to the body. Allow the body to be just as it is, allowing yourself to be just as you are, complete and whole, resting in awareness, moment by moment. As you bring this period of meditation to an end, perhaps congratulate yourself for taking this time to nourish yourself in this way. Remind yourself that this practice, to be more fully in the body, is a gesture of deep healing for yourself, available to you at any time. It is a way for you to find peace and wholeness as your life unfolds from moment to moment, from day to day. Baruch atah Adonai, rofeh chol basar, umafli la'asot. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals our bodies, who works wondrously with our physical existence. Amen. Take a deep breath. Release it. Open your eyes and adjust to the light. Stretch a little bit and welcome home to your body. Welcome home to your body. Today, let's live in full consciousness. Full consciousness isn't just in your mind. Full consciousness includes your mind, your emotions, and everything that you're feeling in your body. This week, we are going to do this meditation. I'm going to do it a little more slowly, as I won't have to introduce it in such a lengthy way tomorrow and the subsequent days of this week. So I may have caught you off guard a little bit today. You didn't know that you were going to be lying down. So tomorrow, as you prepare for this meditation, get yourself a mat or a nice stretch of carpet, or you can lie in your bed, or if you got a comfortable couch upon which you can lie comfortably, and I hope you can let your head lie back on the surface, whatever it is. And so we're going to bring our minds to our bodies this week. So, Boker Tov, Boker Or, lots is happening around the synagogue. So check our trending, our website, and I hope I see you soon. Boker Tov, Boker Or, and remember, smile, because you know, the body sends a message to the mind. So smile, and bring a smile to at least to the face of at least one person that you encounter today. See you soon.